Okay, just got done watching the Monday night game uh, between the Seahawks and the Broncos. Obviously, the Broncos lost. Um, 17-16. Um, good job. Good job by the Seattle Seahawks. They came in ready to fucking play. Uh, Denver did not. So go. So I guess going for resting your starters in preseason was not the answer. I mean, resting your starters in preseason, excuse me, is not the answer. Um, it's what it's looking like. It just good because yeah, and look what happened with the because look what happened with the Packers. They do the same fucking shit apparently. And look at that. The Packers got their asses kicked as well. But I will say this: they did start. There was some excitement by the defense finally in the fourth quarter. I mean, Bradley Chubb finally got to the quarterback. I don't know why they didn't do it earlier. You were facing two rookie tackles, but whatever. Of course, Gregory, aside from stripping the ball, didn't really do much. Of course, Justin Simmons recovered the football, so people will. And I don't hate Justin. And I don't hate Justin Simmons as much as other people do. But I'm just saying he's. I'm just saying people are gonna rave over his fumble recovery. For you, I mean, right place at the right time, I guess. But come on. Um, yeah, DJ Jones kind of did his part. But how about the Seahawks defense? They just played lights out. They just played lights out. I mean, it's just simple as that. Denver's offense had a chance to win the game, but of course the Broncos decided to do typical stupid shit, and Nathaniel Hackett did the exact same shit as Vance Joseph did by letting the clock run down and then sending Brandon McManus out. Like, why the fuck weren't the Broncos going for trying to at least go for a touchdown? That yeah, a 60 yeah, it's bad enough it was a field goal attempt. There's no guarantee that it was going to be made at 50 yards. Especially after what happened yesterday with all these annoying missed field goals. Why the fuck would the Broncos try and do that shit? Especially with a 64 yarder. At least it wasn't blocked like Young Wei Koo's kick was yesterday. And Russell Wilson, all things considered, played well. Jerry Jeudy, other than one drop, actually played well. Decent. And at least on the plus side, the Broncos did not give up a game-winning score at the final second of the game to Noah Fant. Oh God, that would have been bad. That would have been real bad. But yeah, what else happened in that game? Game in the middle of the game. Oh yeah, the fucking. Oh yes, the fucking turnovers in the end zone. Yeah, Graham Glasgow has proven that he just fucking sucks. I don't know why they did. I don't know why they start. I don't know why they didn't start Quinn Miners. Oh wait, I know why. Because Graham Glasgow. If Graham Glasgow plays, he'll get the incentives and all that shit. Stupid. Yeah, there were and Melvin Gordon doing Melvin Gordon things and fumbling the football at the goal line this time. Yeah, there were a couple. I will admit there were a couple of moves I did not like about the Broncos offseason, and Melvin Gordon was one of them. Randy Gregory was another one. Uh, the only one I did appreciate, the only few I do appreciate was DJ Jones and Russ, and of course the trade of Russell Wilson, because Denver did need a quarterback. And I don't know why, but but then back to the final fucking offensive play of the Broncos. Why the fuck would I understand? I mean, I understand, wanting to run some clock and shit like that, but I just don't understand why the Broncos were still not going for why the Broncos were not going for the touchdown. Like I said, this loss will sting. This loss will sting, and it'll but hey, it'll just justify it'll justify the Seahawks getting those extra picks, and it'll. But the good news, at least Drew Lock didn't come in and beat the Denver Broncos. Oh, that would have been fucking humiliating, just to say the fucking least. So the Broncos are 0-1. The Seahawks are 1-0. Not really a surprise to me, because like I said, there was a realistic possibility of the Broncos losing in Week 1 to the Seattle Seahawks. And I don't think I'm the only one. I don't think I was the only one saying that, but it is what it is. This, but hey, at least hopefully the opening jitters are done, and hopefully Nathaniel Hackett is not the next Vance Joseph, and if Nathaniel Hackett does suck, I do not want idiot Bronco fans. Not all the Broncos fans, mind you, just the idiot ones, making excuses for Nathaniel Hackett the same way that they made excuses for Vance Joseph, because fucking bullshit. All right, but anyway, let's see what happens next week when the Broncos face the Texans, who took it to the Colts. But let's be honest here, it's a divisional game, and that the game ended in a tie. So yeah. And this is why I didn't see the Broncos as a Super Bowl team. They could still make the playoffs because this was an NFC interconference matchup, so it's not like it affects their standings that much. But still, though, would have been nice to see the Broncos pull off the comeback. Anyway, I am out. Later, fuckers.